What are the Blue Jays in line for tonight facing George Kirby?
Hold on, Billy. Billy Rip's here.
Yeah, what about this page, Joe? I sit here and I check you out.
It's going to give you a migraine.
Hayes is getting after it. We got some stuff in here that rocks.
It's called a manifesto, but we have to shrink it down to bullet points.
There you go.
Or I can't
I like
get through
bullet
it.
points.
All right, let's go.
All right.
George Kirby. Embarrassment of riches. In a world where we're so quick, 162 to get the starter out of the game, isn't it funny?
Yes.
Isn't it funny? We just saw 17.
Who I don't want to watch bullpen.
No.
I want to be entertained by these monster starters.
There you go.
Seattle gives it to you. Kirby gets the ball next. We can get into it. Let's go. This guy's got elite stuff. We'll get into what makes him so successful, maybe what the Blue Jays can do to combat it. They've obviously seen him before. Likes to elevate the heater, nasty breaking stuff, and he's been consistent. Goes to the post, 130 innings pitched in 2022. Pretty similar, 3.39, 3.35 ERA, 3.53. And he was dinged up at the beginning of the year. He didn't make his start right out of the chute in spring training. Kind of met that middle of the beginning part of the season. And it's just starting to get right now. But he's always been able to punch tickets. He's always been able to control the top rail fastball. And some of the things he does a little bit different. He's got the different variations of heaters, the four-seam, two-seam. You normally see that sinker down and into righties. He elevates his two-seamer, which is interesting. And he's coming in on a heater. Last 5 starts, including the postseason, ERA's 2.30. Look at the K to walk. He pounds the zone.
Yes, he does.
Better than anyone in the game. It's him.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. And then the opponent average. When you're 1 for 5.
Yeah.
Right? You got 5 guys up the plate and there's 1 knock. That's what that means.
Yeah, so get ready to swing it. Elite stuff. He might have 30 pitches in the 3rd inning because guys are coming out of the box. He'll give you a Nick Kurtz at bat, and he's not afraid to attack with his heater. Good breaking ball, 2 variations, a slider and a curveball. But you see he likes to crowd the lefties with his fastball. He tunnels that 4-seamer and 2-seamer, paralyzing off it. Weaponry, but constant attack of the strike zone. Mike Trout. What do they talk about? Don't miss down to Mike Trout.
Can you phrase that for me?
Yeah.
Because I just want to lock it in on this. The hitter before, everything was here on this box. 3 pitches to Trout so far have been here. You're not looking at too much stuff in here. It's an idea of pounding the strike zone. Well, what
on his terms.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about pounding the strike zone with your pitch? Because if you're a first ball fastball hitter and he throws you a fastball around that box, you're sometimes a first ball fastball out.
Exactly.
And then you can move on. But that's awesome right there so far.
Yeah. And this is what he does. Attacks the zone, elite stuff. Look at this. Ranked since it started 2022. Walk percentage. He walks nobody. K to walk rate, he's the best. First pitch strike percentage, he's 5th in the game. In zone, 8th. So, no work in the counts here.
No.
We're coming to get him.
If you're working the count, you're 0-1. And if you're 0-1, you're in trouble.
Yeah, we're on the attack. And like you said, Billy, we can get into it. Real quick grip of elevated fastballs. He's not trying to work you down and away like the 1998 Atlanta Braves. I mean, he is top rail heaters. 4-seam and 2-seam.
0-2, 1-2, and 1-2, which means you better be ready. He's not messing around.
0-2, you take the highest percentage of fastballs elevated this season. It's Robbie Ray and him. The thing that jumps out, though, look at the arm angle. A lot of those guys, the Nick Pavettas, the Shane Bazes, the Paddocks, you watch them, they're real over-the-top guys. And what have we been chasing this year? We're seeing a lot of guys chase that, taking their arm angle and kind of bringing it low 3/4 like the Brian Woos of the world, and they're shooting that 4-seamer that gives that like induced vertical break. It's rising through the zone. So run this. And he's lowered his arm angle from 24 to 25. Nays, what are the raw numbers? Where is he right there compared to degree-wise? He went from 36 degrees to 29 degrees. So you would think that would like affect him, the ability to rush that
Right.
high fastball. But you're seeing a lot of guys and you can run this, get up underneath it. This is a great job by Jacob Bader. Kind of take you inside. Guys that are similar, the Joe Ryans, the Zach Wheelers, Brian Wu, who you're going to see, Paul Skeens, that like,
You know, until you
not that on top.
Until you put
Damn.
that up there too, like my initial thought would be on the big fella right here, because it's a hundo, it's a hundo. You're thinking it's more traditional, and I'm doing from
It's
up
not.
here. That's good. That's good stuff right there.
It's clean. So it's crazy. You see, largest drop in arm angle last 2 seasons. Yu Darvish just looks like a tinkerer his whole career. He's got 18 pitches.
Right.
He can pretty much do whatever he wants. Emerson Hancock, and then my man Kirby down at the end. So he's made an adjustment, and it's helped him, right? Because now he can steal some early count, little efficiency. Everybody's waiting for that elevated four-seamer. Let me just jam you with 97.
Get off me.
Ah.
0-1.
Those are the ones you're running to first base. You want to run right through the right field wall and leave. Uber. Just tired of embarrassing myself. So now he's got variations of the fastball, four-seamer, two-seamer, and then dropping that arm angle has kind of lit up his breaking stuff a little bit more. It's kind of dumbed his split down. He used to throw a split. He doesn't throw it that much anymore. But he's got the big breaker to go with the slider. So he's got multiple weapons to multiple quadrants. You see right here his metrics. Slider, inches of break. Just know it's breaking 3 inches more. Slider, inches a drop. It's dropping an extra inch.
You know, and think about the 3 inches, okay? It doesn't seem like it's a baseball.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's the size of a baseball, which this is about the size of a baseball.
It's enough to get off that
if you're throwing
barrel.
one more, yeah.
Yeah. You got the pitching metrics. All right. And then he kind of tipped his hand on what he feels comfortable doing. Maybe it's just against Detroit. Maybe he'll change it up against Toronto. But if I'm Toronto, I think you're going to get a steady diet of these two-seam fastballs and a variation of breaking balls going away from you. And you see right here, Zach McKinstry getting locked up. Wiffle ball underneath Cole Keith's hands. We'll take you through a real quick Parker Meadows AB, where he puts him away as well. So you look at his pitch usage versus left-handers. The thing that you notice is that the sinkers come into play big time. I mean, it went from 17.2% in the regular season to almost 45%. And the four-seamer dumbed down. So he fell in love with his two-seam fastball against Detroit a little bit more. So be on the lookout of what variation of heater he uses tonight. But don't get up and walk away. This is a guy who pounds the strike zone with everything. There's going to be a lot of swing. You see the slider usage to the right-handers. He's upped it almost 20%, so pretty good stuff.
Go back one for me.
Run it back.
Lucas. Sorry about that. When he can rush you and he's dropping this on you,
How about that?
slider, first pitch, strike. So if you're up there geared for it because he pounds the strike zone, that's a little bit of a wave on the first pitch when he's dropping that on you.
God, that would drive me crazy.
See.
I'll tell you who handles.
Oh!
You know who handles elevated cheese?
The big
The
fella.
Toronto Blue Jays. There's a couple guys that really handle it. 2 of the best in the game. I need Robert to say his name.
Alejandro Kirk.
Jeremy Pena's at the top of the board. Average leaders versus elevated four-seam. Pena, but then it's Kirk and Vladdy. So this is mano-a-mano here tonight, Robert.
Wow.
Those are good numbers right there.
Like we said in the last segment, all it takes is one moment, one fluky thing to happen, and sometimes that can turn a series.
They got to survive the it's been how long? 24 years?
Yeah.
The people are going to be losing their minds in the first inning or two of this game.